Hey friends, today is not day 3, but it is second day after I applied the Super Stretch Cream for the second time. This is the clip of my second application. This was just an Instagram video that I did. This time around, I applied the Decadence leave-in under the Super Stretch, and I really love the results. I got even more definition than the initial application, and my hair, although not as defined and shiny, it's still soft and I do still feel the spring. So here, let me take this off because I know we want to see. Here is how my poof looks, and unfortunately, because I did teach today, I put it up. It's very rare that I wear my hair down for more than a day, and I'm going to be as gentle as I can with one hand because I don't want to rip this tie out. I'm going to take my time, and this is usually how my hair looks. It has a dent where my pony poof is. The sides are stretched, but you just want to take a closer peek at just how the texture is looking, if there's any remnants at all of the Super Stretch definition. There is some. I mean, it's very hard to see, but I feel though it's there, not as prominent as if when I apply this for the first time on wash and go day 1. But I just love how, because I slapped this on, as I mentioned before I put my hair up in an afro poof, I just slapped down the sides with the Super Stretch cream so they can look nice and curly. And I sprayed my no comb detangling spray or my Jane Carter Solution leave-in revitalizer just to kind of give it some movement so I could put my hair up. But this is how, you know, it looks after a day using super cream, and it wasn't too humid today, which kind of helped, I feel, keep my hair from frizzing up a lot. But even though my hair was up, like, you kind of see, like, for instance, this looks pretty curly still, despite the fact that my hair was up. And these sides, I mean, this is what I deal with all the time. My hair is just stretched up at the side. And if anything, I just have to either start from scratch or spray some water and then rake through. I'm confident though I don't need to add a ton more product because I put a lot of product on initially, and I feel that the water will just kind of finesse the product that's already in my hair and help the my curls spring back. But again, like, I just love wearing my hair up. It's out of my way. I can train without feeling uncomfortable. And don't get me wrong, I love my hair and I love wearing it down for sure. It's just that the industry that I'm in, I taught 3 classes today at Equinox, and now it's funny, people recognize me with like my hair poof and my handkerchief, as you just saw at the beginning of this video. It kind of became my brand in terms of what kinky sweat looks like, and that's mainly why I wear my hair up. 1, is more comfortable for teaching and for training, and 2, now I've become like a walking brand that people easily recognize when I'm in that style. When I did go to the DevaCurl meetup that Friday before Curl Fest on Saturday, some people kind of recognized me. I had my hair down, but it's kind of hit or miss, I feel, when my hair is down. I'm not too sure if you would recognize me with my hair down versus up, because the majority of my Instagram pictures have my hair up with my handkerchief. I totally just went on a tangent. I'm very sorry. You don't need to know about my logo logistics and what I'm going through with that, but just thought I would share. All in all, let me put this down. All in all, I think the Super Stretch is a success. I think DevaCurl finally recognized that there are a lot of textures that are not in the 2-3 spectrum that need a little bit of more hold, and we need the shine, man, because our hair, the curlier and tighter the spiral, the smaller surface area light has to bounce from. When you have straight hair, you got a lot of surface area for the light to bounce from, and because our hair twirls and swirls and coils, we need the extra help from products to provide that shine, because our hair can't look dull because of the texture. And when products that are so great at providing definition and hold aren't shiny, then we might have to rely on another product, and sometimes that product contains silicones. Not all silicones are created equal. There are some that are actually okay to use and some that are definitely not okay. And the reason why they're not okay to use is because you will need a detergent or sulfate that's usually harsh to break it down and to actually come off your hair. That's what we're trying to avoid, because if you want to use a shampoo or a no-poo that doesn't have those harsh detergents consistently, that kind of helps with our hair health, our scalp health, our growth, and just overall maintaining that moisture, keeping the moisture levels high to prevent breakage and split ends. We never want to resort to using detergents because our hair is just too delicate for those. And when you use silicones, unfortunately, they are not water soluble. Some are, but most aren't. Dimethicone is a big one that is in a lot of hair products and is not water soluble. And a lot of these shine serums have dimethicone in them, top of the list, a lot in there. And I think DevaCurl does have a Miracles product that does not have dimethicone or any silicones. They rely on something else to provide the shine. It's an extra $22. And obviously I'm encouraging a product that is $30. It's high on the price list. For me though, as a consumer, if I were to buy the Super Stretch Cream, or let's just go back to the Super Cream, right, before Super Stretch even entered the picture, that's already $28 for 5.1 fluid ounces. It's tough to spend another $22 for shine when you would think that the $28 product, the miracle product, the do-it-all product, could possibly provide shine as well. And it's expensive. Like, I gotta pay more money for shine. Like, that's the only issue I have with the Super Cream. I love what it does to my hair texture-wise and in terms of how it feels, smooth, soft, but it's not shiny enough for my taste. Super Stretch Cream though, like day one, that my hair is shiny. And even my Camille Rose Naturals Curl Maker Gel on the first day, shiny, beautiful. Once I start to mess with it, it does buff down, and I think that's inevitable with a lot of these gels and creamy stylers and these gel hybrid cream stylers, that second day shine I feel is hard to achieve based on my experience. When I used the Uncle Funky's Daughter Curly Magic, first day amazing, second day not as shiny because I might have put it up or might have shaken it out to make it fluffy. And I think it's hard when to maintain shine for day 2 and day 3, just because it all depends on how much you mess with your hair throughout the day, if you style it. Inevitably, anytime your hands enter the picture handling your hair is gonna buff out some of the product. Because the whole thing, that's why it is encouraged while you're waiting for your hair to dry, do not touch it, one, because it reduces the risk of frizz, but number 2, you're not taking off the product and it dries in that cast. But eventually the cast does break, and along with breaking the cast goes the shine. And you're trying to eliminate that by not touching your hair often and just letting it be. You want to fluff it out, you want to make it big, you want to increase volume, you want to shape it, you want to style it. Inevitably, the shine is gonna bump down because of that handling. However, though, I found that handling my hair on day 1 after applying Super Stretch on my first wash and go day, I handle my hair, but my hair is still shiny, which is what I was not finding with the Super Cream. And although my hair does feel like it has product in here, it doesn't feel heavy, and it's not doing this and I see the flakes, but they're not overwhelming. And I don't think that's even products, like dust. And you can see like pieces of curl that are still very springy, that have definition. If I go deeper into the cave, into the forest, you can probably see that there are some pieces in here that are very curly still, like This section looks pretty curly even though it's totally wrecked. And I'm curious to come back on here. I'll do a demo for you guys to see how Super Stretch fares as a second day styler. I might have to use a little bit because it is a very strong product. I want to make sure that I don't overdo it and use the product that's already in my hair to help revitalize my curl pattern, and perhaps just use water, or use water with a little bit of a leave-in conditioner, which is, I think, helpful if you're trying to lessen the exposure to minerals, or hard water if you have hard water, to maybe use distilled water instead, which is what I should do as well. Yeah, man, I'm a fan of Super Stretch. None of this content is sponsored. I do have a relationship with DevaCurl in that they are very kind in sending me new products anytime they release. By no means they ask me to do these videos or to do the Instagram shorts or to post about it. I do want to share my experience because I know we still wonder about new products released by DevaCurl, and if you are by chance the same texture as me, which is 3C4A, and you're curious about the product and how it performs on that textured hair, maybe you want to see someone else demo it and kind of see the process in terms of how it looks on day 2 or 3, or if the person changes their mind about the product. I need a couple of days to just figure out my observations. I'll think about other comparisons. For sure, right off the bat, this compares very greatly to, yes, the Miss Jessie's, not only the Curly Pudding, but the Curly Meringue, as well as the Jane Carter Solutions Curl Defining Cream. The Super Stretch does have more hold than the Curl Defining Cream. And keep in mind, the Super Stretch is a cream gel hybrid, so that ingredient that I mentioned in the review video provides that hold. That is not in the Jane Carter solution. Although the Curl Defining Cream is an exceptional product, and for a cream it does provide really nice hold, not the same type of hold like Super Stretch. And that's down to preference. If you don't care about the hold but you really care, I don't know if you hear that sound, but I hope it doesn't get too loud in the video. I'll try to lessen the background noise, but I'm sorry about that creepy noise that's coming out of my AC. Who's in there? If you don't care about hold, but you just love the Jane Carter Solution formula and the scent and the texture and how it leaves your hair, then you just stick with that one. From Uncle Funky's daughter, the one product that probably best resembles Super Stretch is their Super Curl. But Super Curl does not have the holding power like Super Stretch. It might have the hydrating properties as well as the defining ones, but not the hold. Hold is definitely higher on the list for Super Stretch. Several of you have expressed your concern with glycerin being very high on the list. I mean, it's the second ingredient on the list. At this moment, I do not remember why people are concerned about glycerin being in a formula. I could very much look into that on Google, but please share. I love how you guys kind of provide information and insight on some topics and whatever. Please remind me again why glycerin is a problem. Sorry, as a naturalista, if I don't know. I try to research as much as I can and be aware and keep in the conversation, but sometimes I don't know it all, and I feel as a community that we're building, we could help each other out in providing some insight on those subjects. Yeah, man, like I wouldn't wear my hair. I mean, I could wear it out like this. It's very big, and I just don't like how my sides are straight, but you know, I could kind of make it happen, sort of. But you know, this is what we're dealing with, friends. I'm very happy with Super Stretch. All in all, after all my observances, trying it for the second time, trying it with leave-in decadence, I highly recommend this product, especially if you are 3C4A. If you're not, if you're 3B, 3A, I think Super Cream will be a better pick. Only because since Super Stretch is really thick, it provides a lot of hold. It all depends on the hold situation and how much you need. This is definitely not an ideal product to scrunch with. Some of you with wavy hair, I would not use this product because wavy hair is best successfully styled when scrunching, because that's the whole part of the process, right? And this is not scrunch friendly. It is rake through and pressing friendly, which I finally know what means. Yay! The one advantage that Super Cream has over Super Stretch is that Super Cream has a little more slip to it. The Super Stretch is a lot thicker, and because of that, why it's ideal to apply to super wet hair. Super Cream I could get away with damp hair, but the Super Stretch not so much. That's like the one difference and the advantage the Super Cream has over the Super Stretch is I find I have a lot easier time detangling while styling and raking through with Super Cream, just because it is a lighter formula and it has more slip to it. Easier to rake through even if my hair is damp, for sure, because it's very detangling. Super Stretch I feel is not as detangling, and I think it's because its main role and purpose is to provide that hold and that definition. I just go in with my leave-in Decadence, which I love. That product has a lot of slip, and it just changes the game in terms of using it as a pre-styler. It smells really good. It's still lightweight, and I think it's ideal to layer under other stylers that are light or heavy. It's expensive. You don't get a lot of product. I know it's DevaCurl. What am I going to tell you? But yeah, thank you for tuning in to these vlog style check-ins. I just think they're easier to do, and I want to get the info out there to you guys if you're wondering about the product the day after, because I know that probably is more of a deciding factor than the actual application day. You want to see how long your hair lasts, because you don't want to use the product every day. You want to get as much out of it as you can, and you want to make sure your dollar gets stretched in that way, and you want to invest in something that's going to give you beautiful results but last long as well. That's it, friends. If there's anything else that I run into, I will be sure to make another video. Maybe I'll do a live session. I think I'm going to do a live session a week, and I'm buckling down on creating a more consistent uploading schedule. Right now, Mondays and Fridays work really well for me. I want to upload it 7 or 8 p.m., but my days are very unpredictable at times, and I never want to be like, I'm gonna do 7 p.m. and I didn't do it 7 p.m., right? So right now it looks Monday and Fridays evening time. Definitely want to get it up before 11 p.m. Eastern Standard. And then Wednesday I might do like a live stream session just so I could get 3 videos up a week. And that's a lot more doable than me trying to edit 3 videos to get them up Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Is very tough, as this is not my main job, and 2 videos, edited videos a week, I think is doable for me at the moment. And if my schedule changes or what have you, other opportunities kind of present more time to edit an extra video a week, then yay! Let me know if you have other DevaCurl favorites that you love to use. I adore their Decadent Slime, the No Poo, the One Condition, their Wash Day Wonder. I also really like their Melt Into Moisture hair mask. And I will do a video on their Build Up Buster, which some of you had asked about when I did my Uncle Funky's Daughter Bye Bye Build Up review. I really like it. Not as detangling as No Poo Decadence, but I used it in my hair when I went to the pool, and I think it really made a difference in not only reducing the frizz and helping my styling products do their thing, but also kind of help my hair feel soft and not gross, chlorine gross. And that, my friends, is a wrap. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope this video helped. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Until then, I'll see you on here again with another review, chit chat, demo, check-in, or something. Take care, and I'll see you again soon.